We're going to take another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on four-star wide receiver Malcolm Simmons, who signed with Auburn. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we do that, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're covering the 2024 recruiting class every single day this offseason, player by player, and you need to know what these players are looking like for when they start making plays for your team. But off to his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, just fast forward a few minutes. You will get there, but he is a four-star recruit in both the rankings and in the composite, ranked as the 29th best wide receiver in the class, 39th in the composite, 6 foot 175. We're signed with Auburn here. We received 10 offers through the recruiting process. Arkansas, Auburn, and many other schools went after him. That being said, we're a track guy here. We got the long jump, triple jump, high jump, 200 meters. This lets me know we got some explosiveness here. Might be explosive off the release, getting downfield. And we do not have much of a scouting report. We got some track numbers down here. That being said, we're locked on with Auburn. We committed in July. We stuck with them throughout the process. 4-star recruits. Going over here to On3. 4-star recruit down the line. We don't have any random 3-stars here, which is a good sign. On3 has him ranked at 36. ESPN 24. Rivals at 58. 6 foot 170 is where they got him listed at. But let's take a look at the tapes. Watch these highlights. Let's see what he's working with. We got 8.5 minutes of highlights here, so plenty to look at here. See if he can ball out. Here we go. Kick return. See him in the open field. He got some speed. Now let's pull away. I see some kick there. More on special teams here. Getting that edge. We got touch up, good spin. Good balance on that play. Good read through the defense. Now we're going to pull away. We got some long speed on him. Not the fastest guy in the class, but we got speed. Inside shade by the DB. Ball's in the air. Look at him pull away. We're seeing some speed there. Okay. We got something here. Outside. Up top. There it is. Okay, we got some kick. We're seeing it there. There it is. We got that top end. A guy in motion. You can definitely see that burst. I knew we were going to see it. Right out front. That's a good throw by the quarterback. He's got some size to him. A good frame, too. He's going to add to it. Good move. Good balance. Now let's pull away. We're pulling away. That's a good sign. We got speed to burn. That's what we need. Getting downfield. Here we go again. He's explosive. He's an explosive player. Lets it rip when he's in the open field. Ball's coming his way. Nice catch. He's a yak monster. We got a yak monster. We got big stands there. Coming out. Go to the midline of the... Ooh, nice catch. This guy's flashy. Might have a sleeper at Auburn. I know they brought in some guys. Covered them here on the channel. Getting downfield, making plays. He knows he has it. He knows he has it already. I can just tell by it. Dude's different. The dude's different. He's blown past everybody. I'll say this too. His highlights are pretty dominant. Look at him go. We got elite speed. We got top end speed. It's that burst. I knew we were going to see that burst. Triple jump, high jump, long jump, every jump, box jump. You see that on the track numbers. You know You're going to see some pop in the step. There it is. There it is. And we got the top end. He runs in 200 meters. The thing about it, too, is he's good at reading the flow and the momentum of everybody around him. He's very good at that. They can use him on special teams. I think he's underrated as a receiver. I think they got him underrated. I wonder what happened in 1v1s in camps or something. Like, we've covered some wide receivers ahead of this guy that should be behind this guy. And not just, like, barely ahead of him. Like I'm going down the list of rankings. If you haven't noticed, on 24/7 Sports. We should have had a video out on him if he was higher in the rankings, probably late January, early February. Should have been that much higher in the rankings. Just by watching him play, watching the fluidity of movement, how smart he is in the open field. He's very twitched up. Good hands there above the head. Let's pull away here. Let's pull away. He's reading. Those guys are catching up because he's reading back there. Look at that. Very fluid right there in that movement. You can't tell me he's not up there with some of the better wide receivers in this class. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. He's got some upside. He's got a lot of upside here. You don't tell me he doesn't have a chance to be a huge contributor at the Power 5 level. At the SEC Power 5 level. You can't tell me that with this guy. This is why you gotta look at these recruiting sites and then really read the tea leaves with them. They didn't even write a scouting report. 24/7 Sports did not do that. Remember, 24/7 Sports had Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison Jr. ranked like 25 and 19. 24 and 19, I believe, if I remember right. And you can say, oh, it's hard to do, but it's easier to do when you do it every day. It's easier to do when you do it every day. There's just some keys in the games, in their play, in a player's play. You watch enough, you'll see with the dominance, fluidity of movement. Look at that. One of these recruiting sites ranked him in the 50s. That's not in the 50s. Rolling out. Yeah, we got top end speed here. Look at that. Good balance. Good dead leg. He's nasty in the open field. He's nasty in the open field. My goodness. Auburn's getting some receivers. Out in front of him, too, and we're getting upfield quick. I knew he'd be explosive looking at the numbers. He's got a good frame to him as well. I like his frame. I like how he's put together. He's built like a good wide receiver would. I don't know how to describe it, but like the right amount of frame with the shoulders, right amount of height, enough to pack on a little bit more size. He looks thicker than what they got him listed at. Boom, nice dead leg. Nice spin out of the tackle. Tough guy to tackle. Good footwork, good balance. Reads everything well in the open field. Got him at Wildcat. Because you might as well. You might as well. Once you get him through the second level, he's good as gone. He has good potential taking it to the house. Fun highlights to watch here. Nice catch. College football's too low on him. He only saw 10 offers. He only saw 10 offers. And then also, there's no way. There's no way he only saw 10 offers. He should at least saw 15 to 20. There's no way. There's no way, Rivals, and all these sites. I'm going to go back and read off where they had him ranked. 36th on 3. 24/7 Sports 29. ESPN 24. That's sure where he should be ranked on the low end. I would say like 20, 19-ish, somewhere around there. Ish. 58 Rivals. He should be higher than where they... 58 Rivals, 36 on 3. Do they have a scouting report on him? No scouting report. Just a copy of his highlights on Huddle. They're low on him. They're low on him. He's very explosive. He's strong at the catch point. And I get Auburn brought in some wide receivers this offseason. But still, Malcolm Simmons got some upside. He's got some speed. He's got a ton of burst. He's very explosive. I could tell by the track numbers. And that's not the entire story, because sometimes the track numbers don't always translate to the field. And sometimes the field tells more than the track numbers. Sometimes guys are faster on the football field than they are on the track. That being said, Malcolm Simmons got some burst. He's got some speed. He's on the top end. He's got some ball skills. We saw him break off some routes. He showed us everything. He's got a good frame. He's got all the upside. He's got all the talent. All he has to do is put it together. All he has to do is jump this depth chart. All he has to do is have some good practices this spring. Build upon that. This could be a guy that sneaks up on us. He could be. You can't tell me he can't compete at the Power 5 level. You can't tell me he can't be a key contributor at the Power 5 level. And you can't tell me he can't be a sneaky play at the Power 5 level, being one of the best wide receivers in the country. He has that worked into his upside. That is there. That is there. That's a hard thing to do. That is. Not all wide receivers who have that in their upside get there. But it's there. He's that good, and he should not be ranked this low. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching, though. Catch you on the next video.